went back over the pass and met up with everybody at the Phoenix Wall, and Phoenix Wall was still in the sun. We were thinking on the original timetable that by the time we got to Phoenix it would already be in the shade. You know, but we got there and better early than late. At the Phoenix Wall, probably my most favorite route out of the 4 that I did there is Phoenix. It's just, again, it's just a really cool climb. Yeah, I don't know, it just had a really cool movement in it, so I really like the Phoenix.
I thought he had an amazing amount of energy. I don't remember a low. I mean, he was just, he'd do a route and get on the next one and it seemed like he was still fresh. He took that little rest in the afternoon when it started warming up a little bit. And, you know, maybe near the end of the day, I think he started to say, I'm starting to get a little tired. But you really couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell by his climbing.
Yeah.
I was super pumped that all my friends were there with me and everybody was helping to cheer me on, and I think that gave me extra energy and I was able to fly through those routes and felt great.
Ahead of schedule, he was climbing great, feeling strong. We had lots of food and water for him, and you know, everyone was encouraging him, our friends and strangers alike.
Right. There's a guy that's doing 30 routes in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
He held it together really well. I couldn't tell he was tired at all. He still had a lot of energy and was climbing strong.
But yeah, I was doing light on the path and I was thinking, I'm starting to feel a little bit tired.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna skip that one.
Yeah, we're all kind of waiting to see.
This is gonna be awesome.
Skip the cliff, go through Andrew's legs. Take a picture of that.
Yeah, you're gonna get a different kind of magazine, Juan.
Like physically, I felt okay. Like I felt like I could still do more routes as long as they weren't like super hard, like nothing over 10 plus. I felt like I still had like juice to keep going, but mentally I was starting to feel pretty fatigued, you know, like if I stood around for too long I'd start yawning. And went over to do time to shower, and again there was like some signs of fatigue there because I had set off to do the route and I didn't know if I had enough quick draws, and so I hadn't even clipped the first bolt yet, and then I looked down and I was like, I only have 4 draws. I was like, I wonder if this takes more, you know, and I was like, hey guys, I don't think I have enough quick draws.
2 rounds early? Yeah, 2 rounds. No, not yet, not yet. Save it, dude. You got 2 routes left to go. 2 routes, you have 2 routes left. He's freaking points it at me. Yeah, I can't climb the last 2. What's up? Yeah. Happy birthday, buddy. Oh, thanks. How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah. 2 rounds. 2 rounds left, man.
I was actually pretty impressed that Juan didn't seem to get really tired. I mean, I remember he was still cracking jokes and smiling and, you know, cheerful and energetic even later on in the day. It definitely helped that we had so many friends around.
It was an awesome event, you know, to be a part of Juan's birthday and him doing the 30 routes in a day. And I think I didn't, you know, think of it so much as this giant event that we were all being a part of, as much as this group of friends who were supporting one friend so that he could have this goal for the day. With Juan climbing so well today, I know it's about Juan, but it made me feel good, and I stepped it up and I led stuff that I hadn't led in a while, and I was pretty stoked about that. But I think it was because of the energy.
You owe it to Juan.
I owe it to Juan. There was that energy in the air, and I was just like, gotta do it.
There's a sense of, wow, this is, it's not just a checklist. It's where you become part of each other. You got
1 more to go.
You got miles left in you, man. Yeah.
So last route was Honey Pot, I think it was called, and it's just like super memorable for me to tie in for the last time. It's the end of the day. I'm really tired, but at that point I didn't really, I don't know, man, like I didn't really care that I had done 30 routes. What I really cared about, like, it's just really touching for me actually to just like tie in and turn around and see like this group of people that was just like willing to spend the whole day with me to make this thing come true. And that, I mean, maybe somebody will say it's cheesy or whatever, but for me that was like the best thing ever, you know what I mean? Because I'm the kind of person that always, I feel like, I don't know, I feel guilty like asking people for help, dude, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, would you belay me on this route or whatever, you know, and then sign my shirt? And I was just like, just to turn around and see that everybody was there because they genuinely wanted to be there and they were genuinely happy for me, like that was way better. And it just like gave me such a grateful feeling, and it was more fulfilling in a way than climbing 30 routes.
Yeah! Happy birthday, Juan!
There's probably a million people out there that deserve that more than I do, and I just feel I felt super privileged to turn around and have that group of friends there, and that's all I thought about when I was climbing my final route.
Check.
All right.
Cameraman.
And then to come down and have the very last signature on my shirt, it's just unexplainable, man. I couldn't think of a better way to start a 3rd decade of my life.
Straighten your shirt out.
Don't point it out.
Hey, hang on.
Yeah!
Take a swig of that.
That's how we do it. I feel terrific, man. How are you gonna top that, dude? This feeling, I don't know.
I'm really glad that it all came together. It was wonderful, and I wouldn't trade the experience for anything else in a million years. It was super rad.
We got fish tacos that are lightly added in coriander, cumin, garlic powder, paprika, crushed red pepper, and a little cayenne pepper. And then that gets mixed with a sauce that's made of cilantro, white onion, lime zest, lime juice, sour cream, and mayo. And then I'm gonna steam tortillas, corn tortillas, and then we'll put cabbage in the shell with all those ingredients, and that'll be really tasty.
When is this gonna happen?
I'm working on it right now. And then I've got a basmati rice with cilantro and lime juice, and then I'm making some black beans with white onion and tapatio. Just give a little. Fish is taking longer than it should. Well, it was fun. I enjoyed making dinner for everyone, and it seemed like it was a pretty big success.
Oh my God. Well, Charlie, that was actually, it comes right down to it, that's why I came on the trip, so.
Yeah, right.
Screw you, Juan.
Teddy Bear's Picnic, Honey Pot. Yeah! Look at all those.
I already did wash your butt dance. It's one signature dance.
Wash your butt.
It's actually more like dry your butt.
Dry your butt, dude. Dry. You can eat it, yeah. Right.
It was really annoying.
Nope.
Actually, no.
I don't know many people that
Okay, Smarty Pants, when's the next time you're gonna eat?
Go get some honey.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nutella peanut butter and bread.
Mix in the chocolate cake.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I can't remember how many times during the day we talked about that. It's like, oh man, I am so glad Evan's not here.
We set our alarms for 3. I think our goal was to start in the park at 5, and we probably only. Oh, what should you do next year? 31. 31 flavors of ice cream. So next year, I think we'll all be meeting up at Baskin-Robbins for Juan's 31st birthday, and I won't be running a marathon on mine. All right, I quit. I'm going climbing.
Okay, we gotta go climb. All right.